Hi, John.
Hello.
Thanks for finally sitting down with me.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
After we spoke on the phone, I was really anxious to get a chance to actually meet you in person and
Yeah.
talk a little bit.
Sure.
I just took a stroll around your shop here a little bit and tried to get an idea of what you guys have going on here. You have quite a tremendous place.
Oh, thank you.
I see a lot of the renovations, a lot of the changes, talked to a few of the people.
Yeah.
Really, really nice place. What I'd like to do here today, though, is get a little more idea of what you are, who you are, what you do. See if there's any problems you may have, any needs you may have that we can help try to fix.
Okay.
All right?
Sure.
So let me start by asking you, how long have you been here at this branch?
We've been here at this location for a little over 30 years.
Okay, so you have been here for a little while.
Yes.
Okay. And like I mentioned about these renovations, how long did that take?
We've been doing renovations for the past 2 years.
Okay. And do you have any additions or just kind of repairs?
We added a wash bay, we added a weld shop, and we also created a rental lot.
Okay. Okay. So definitely expanding some of your business opportunities here.
Yes.
Okay. And you are completed with that now?
Yes, all the renovations are now finished.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you, I talked to a few people out here, and it seems like you do have quite a few people here. So how many employees do you have at this branch?
On our site here, we have about 30 or 35, and we also have an additional 15 to 20 that are in the field.
Okay. So you have a lot of people on site, and I would suppose like the mines and places like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So speaking of the mines then, I imagine a lot of your business is tied with the mines.
Yes.
With the turn down in the mining business, have you guys been experiencing some of that?
We have. We used to do 20 to 25 jobs a month, and right now we're doing between 10 and 15 jobs a month, so it's about half of what we used to do.
Okay. I know those outlooks are hard to see. I'm guessing that's what some of your renovations have been about, trying to get business to turn up?
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So with the slowdown, and I'm sure not just for mining, but when you guys take a look internally at your own business operations, do you ever see a potential, or maybe it's already happening, some slowdown due to maybe inadequate supplies?
Yeah, that's definitely something that we struggle with occasionally.
Okay, probably from time to time.
Yeah, time to time there's a backup of on projects because of lack of supplies.
Okay, so actually running out of stuff sometimes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Well, then let me ask you, what is your current supply system that you have?
Right now we do a direct reorder from CAT. So we order directly from them and it comes right to our warehouse.
Okay. Your warehouse keeps a pretty good inventory of stuff like that?
For the most part, yes.
Okay. And then when it comes to reordering supplies, getting what you need to the right departments, how does that work?
Our department managers are in charge of reordering. So when they're out of something in their department, they'll check with the warehouse, and if the warehouse doesn't have it, then they order directly from CAT.
Okay. So you do have some direct ordering and definitely some time taken making sure you have the right stuff when you need it.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So let me ask you this then. Have you ever been familiar with a keep fill system?
I've heard of a keep fill, but I've never used one.
So you've never used one here at Ziegler?
Correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when you think of a keep fill, what do you suppose that is?
I would imagine it's just what it sounds like. You guys would keep our inventory full of whatever we needed.
Yeah, I mean, essentially that is the premise of the whole idea. More importantly, it's a way to take your department managers and not have them spending so much time on reordering supplies, not having them spend so much time on finding new supplies or replacements for their current supplies. It's a way to free up a lot of time and money on just the day-to-day grind of keeping yourself stocked with the things you need to do your business. Okay. Like you mentioned before, sometimes you could potentially see a slowdown due to lack of supplies. What our goal is when we do a keep fill, and we're not the only ones that do it, is to make sure that doesn't happen, to keep things delivered on time, for us to check inventories, for us to do the reorder, we would stock it and do everything that it takes to logistically get the supplies from where you need it, where they are, to where you need them now,
Okay.
on time and cost effectively. We also do, in our keep fill systems, we also have a division that we do a lot of vending, just like a candy machine, where we vend supplies and it keeps an electronic track of all our inventory,
Okay.
which really saves some time because, let's be honest, employee theft is a real thing, and sometimes people take more pairs of gloves than they need, or
Right.
glasses, or whatever types of supplies they are. It keeps track and it gives responsibility to the employees, and we've shown that it really cuts down and saves money on some of these companies too as well. So that's another option that goes along with our keep fill systems themselves.
Okay.
Usually what we would do is speak with some of the department heads, maybe some key employees. So for instance, in your weld shop, your foreman in your weld shop, maybe a particular employee, it's nice to sit down with them, get an idea of, hey, maybe you find out that the grinding wheels that you've been using for the last 10 years aren't as good as they hoped they would be, or maybe they've changed. We see a lot of products that change over time, and they're not what they used to be. Is there another product that would maybe work better, maybe be cheaper? That's something that instead of you guys spending a lot of time trying to figure out, we can sit down and figure that out.
Okay.
So from here, what we'd like to do, if it is an interest to you, we would like to sit down, schedule another meeting here in the next week with, like I mentioned, let's say your welding shop foreman, maybe a key employee, maybe in the mechanic shop, anybody that you feel that could have some good input with some of these supplies,
Okay.
and just get an idea before you start looking forward to any changes. How's that sound?
That sounds like a plan.
Wonderful. Well, I'm glad I got a chance to sit down
All right.
with you.
Thanks
We'll
for coming
schedule
by.
that, and I'll look forward to the next meeting.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.